day number 2 of our amazing and incredible Pet Peaks Academy Pup Fashion Week. I'm really excited. As we know, yesterday was our grand opening, and truly it was magnificent. It was just so special, so incredible. We had amazing designers. We were able to see a lot of great friends coming to celebrate with us, pet fashion, love, and just, our furry babies and so much more. So I'm really excited because today it's day number 2. And because today we have another incredible line of really very talented designers. And also, as a surprise, we actually do have a couple of special guests, which I'm really, really very excited, to share with you. And so I'm going to drop here in the chat the link, friends, to the video in case if you'd like, to share on your social media. Today it's going to be fantastic. It was so amazing in a wonderful way. I feel so fortunate because so many of you actually DM me, message me, said, Vasi, we had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of you friends who are watching live. And it's going to be just really great. So get ready for it. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So I'm going to start sharing my screen here. And I just want to make sure that I have the right thing to share. And I'm going to open it in a second. Okay, great. Let's see. Yes, anyone questions? Okay, so here is, dear friends. And well, I guess I can do this and we can see, we're supposed to be able to see my thing here. And of course it's, so I just want to also remind people that, this is practically, today it's number 2. We do have, until Friday, every day the layout it's different. So I added, some of you asked me, which thank you so much for it. I made sure that I added the information to our, you have it in our Facebook, now in our Instagram, and it's also in our website. So officially welcome today number 2 of our Pup Fashion Week, Fashion, Beauty, and Elegance of the Pet World 2022. So like I like to say that become one of the makers of virtual pet fashion history with Pet Peaks Academy. So may I just ask everyone to mute themselves, please? Thank you. Okay, so this is the schedule again. So today we have the amazing and very talented Susan McGlair. We have Janice Craig. We have Joanna Cohen. We also have Guada Soto. And so we do have a surprise guest, so let's, you're going to see, here are the schedules for the rest of the days. So, you can just again find it, take a picture, and, you can add it to your phone. One more time, a lot of you have been asking us, so how can we participate to the contest? It's very easy, friends. Currently, we are running 2 contests. One of them, it's by you signing up in our Pet Peaks Academy website for the Pup Fashion Show, because that's the only way I can keep track. I mean, we have a lot of people who sign up, even if they're not participating. When you sign up, it's up to you. Do you want to participate one time, or would you like to participate the whole entire time? The second contest, it's if you have outfit or outfits from any of the 15 designers we are highlighting, this week. You can post as many pictures, videos, reels of their designs on Facebook or Instagram. Please make sure that you not only hashtag and tag those people, those designers, so only the designers who are showcasing. And other than the hashtagging and tagging them and us, make sure that you use the hashtag Pet Peaks Pup Fashion 2022. All the winners will be announced on Friday February 25th through the end of the evening, which probably will be around 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific time. So also I want to thank too, all the amazing people who donated, items. I call them sponsor, but, they have been really generous. So we have custom socks from Custom Face Design. We have, a gift card from Julie Lannister, which are really very grateful, from Off the Cuff Stuff for Pets. We also have Susan McGlair. She donated this incredible crown. The name of the company is Mason DeWolf, or MDW Designs. Mary Ellen, who is fantastic, one-of-a-kind designer. And also Pet Pix Academy admin, she donated $40 gift card. We have also an amazing box from Mom Lifestyle. They have 2 types of subscription of boxes. Doggy cover, it's really great. She's donated a copy to her virtual magazine issue from February, where we highlighted in Pet Pix, and a design and editing of a cover for the magazine. My dear friend Jen Ben from C Mini donated $40 gift card. Also Lily Pope, again, another friend of mine, very talented. She's known with her amazing glasses and now masks. She also donated 1 pair. We have Erin, Whiteman. She is a Pet Pix Academy student. Again, I'm very thankful. She actually converted her pictures to a beautiful coloring book. So she donated 1. We have a painting digital pet cartoon portrait from Disneyized Pet Shop. Also, we have Warren Darn. She donated 1 of her beautiful books for fashion. We have Sabrina LaFlora. She donated $40 gift card. We also have Gia Diamond Couture. She donated $75 gift card. We also have Wowo and Pooch. She's coming tomorrow. She donated $40. And of course, I'm giving a couple of classes from Pet Pix. And then we have Dop Dog. They donated 3 different packages of doggy treats for individual people. So our very special guest today is Susan and her very beautiful girl, Miss Dewa French. And our story goes back actually to last year, when I really fell in love with this beautiful fur princess. She was featured in the doggy Instagram magazine account, and I said, wow, she's so cute. I love her pictures. Long story short, that everything else, it's history. We recorded 3 podcast episodes very successfully. I mean, and you're very humble, but other than everything, what you do, Susan, is that you also maintain 22,000 followers in Instagram, which, as we know, it can be quite a bit of work sometimes. And so you also have a fashion background, and other than dressing, they were really nice. I just wanted to invite you in for you to share with us a little more about, in your experience combining your background of fashion and, furry pets fashion. What is the meaning?
What's the meaning?
Yes. What would you say? Yes.
Oh my gosh. I think it's just kind of the topper of everything I've enjoyed my life up to now. And then having a very fun little Frenchie that I love to dress. I kind of joke that we got our first French bulldog in 2000. 2001. No one really even knew what a Frenchie was. I couldn't even find a harness for him because their build, they just didn't fit normal things. And I was brought up with parents that loved William Wegman. And any of you, I'm dating myself, but he's really the original dog photographer and dresser. He dressed his dogs. He's fun to Google and see his work. So anyway, when I got a Frenchie, I was desperate to dress my dog, and there was no clothes, there was hardly harnesses, so I didn't dress them that much. And we had a long life with those 2 Frenchies, and we lost them and then got Della in about 2018. And of course by then Instagram had been about, and clothing, and So I think I've tripled a normal dog's wardrobe and compensated. So I've really enjoyed doing that with her in the photography aspect, and she loves it. I started dressing her pretty early on, and she's one of those pups like a lot of you have that will just sit in front of the camera. I can just pile things on her, and she eventually gets tired, but she really does enjoy it, and I do too. It's a fun time together. So it's kind of the creative aspect, and then the plus of it is the Instagram people, everybody you meet. It's such a nice group of people, and always positive feedback, and other people that share their love for their pups, and then being exposed to so many great designers. The nice thing about COVID was being at home, but then being able to shop or support and show off people like all of your guests that make beautiful clothes for the pups and crowns and bows and all that. So it was very fun. So that's kind of how it came together. So it's just been fun. I do it really for that.
Well, you really do a lot, and then you help rescue organizations, which I'm very
Yes.
grateful. I remember going back to when we recorded the podcast episode, and you share about the French rescue organization. So would you like maybe to kind of share a little more about this as well?
Yes, actually, that's been another big aspect. I had originally signed Della up to get training to be a therapy dog to go into hospitals and children's hospitals. And then, of course, COVID hit. So it was a nice diversion to be also able to raise money indirectly through Della's account for my favorite French Bulldog rescue. There's two, but one I've done a bit with is the French Bulldog Village. And we just finished another fundraiser for a Fit for Frenchies, where you signed up on Della's team and did so many miles and it counted. So, and there was another project with an artist who does artwork. And then she selected a few French Bulldogs every 6 or so months, did artwork, and then sold that, and we donated it. So that's been another great aspect, is raising money for the French Bulldog breed. Like so many other breeds, there's overbreeding, there's aspects where people aren't able to keep them, there's of course the abuse, and they end up being these amazing rescues, and they need support. So to do that indirectly, again, has been a really nice side positive that I never thought would come from this. So yeah, it's been great.
Wow, it's really amazing, really fantastic on on what you do and how you do it. It's
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of
fun. And the dressing aspect, it's fun. I've enjoyed fashion, and especially again being trapped inside with COVID. I was in Lululemon tights and sweatshirts for a year, but Della was in all sorts of fun outfits. It was kind of a way to dress and still do all that with her. And I like to take her out in clothing. Most people enjoy it. Well, we took her out for her birthday in a stroller, which sounds ridiculous, but 90% of the people in the restaurant have fun with it. And so, yeah, she's very social.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's just positive. It's just been very fun. So yeah. And then meeting everybody else through your site and the photography. That's the aspect that you've helped me a lot in, just even listening to your podcast, seeing your other, what you've done in a lot of your videos, and then a lot of your interviews with some of you have some big Instagram accounts that you've interviewed, and their hints about how they operate. It's been really, really a plus. So I appreciate that.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. It really means the world to me. And yeah, I think that the biggest Instagram account I interviewed was with Tinkerbell, who has over 500,000 followers. And it was pretty incredible because she also, she started with being in a different like movies, and also different commercials like Target commercial, and it was just very interesting when she said yes. But what I didn't expect, that when I interviewed her, she decided to live stream, and I didn't know she live stream, and I'm like, oh my God, behind the scenes thing, it's broadcast, which nothing wrong. I'm like, thank God I looked presentable. I don't like it. Women, when we are women, we want to look our best when we are alive.
Right.
It was hilarious. But anyway, I loved it. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed the podcast and, and you're learning a lot. And also, I mean, how, like, because we did we did total of, 2 other podcasts with your other friends from Instagram. So how did you feel?
Oh, I thought that was very fun because I learned, of course, from them during the podcast. And then they had a little different aspects on the photography and what they did with their pups. So that was really fun to do, 2 of us at a time and go back and forth on each other. I liked that.
I also
Yeah.
enjoy it. I also enjoy it. Yeah, thank you. And dear friends, whoever would like to unmute yourself, if you'd like to say, something, as this is, all of us together. So you can unmute and, ask. And can you also mention the name of the, can you mention the name of the rescue organization?
Yes, the French Bulldog Village.
Okay.
And it's the French, and I can put that in. I can give you that.
Yes, please.
The site.
Yes.
They're up in the East Coast, and they've been around for, I think, over 20 years. And I know directly the people I've come in contact with that actually run it. And I'm really in awe of all those people that foster and that take in, and then they do really thorough screening as to who they find rehome the pups with. So it's a pretty phenomenal facility, as a lot of them are, but that one's been great. And I would love to foster at some point. We travel a bit, so sometimes that's hard, but yeah.
You do travel. Very often you go from one of your homes to your other home twice a year. That's for sure. I know that, because we always need to kind of, in a wonderful, respectful way, to manage our podcast recording.
I know. And me figuring out how to pack Della's things. That's
Actually, that's a good question. How do you pack the clothes?
It's actually become kind of an interesting challenge. I do end up now shipping a few boxes. I can't pack it, so I do. It's little, so that helps. But and I'm fairly organized. But we go. For those of you who don't know, I go to I'm in California for the winter and Oregon for the summer. So and sometimes a place in between. So moving what is almost a bedroom now, as a lot of you can relate to, of clothing and harnesses and leashes is kind of a challenge, but I move about 80% of it. It's too hard to move anything back. So I do it. It's a good problem to have. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have for sure. But wow, 80%.
Yeah, it is. And just I hang a lot of it up and reorganize it.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And what it's also funny that Della doesn't like to post. So, and you change where she wants to post, and take pictures inside, outside. That's one thing I like.
Yeah, she is. She likes to just sit in a chair. And so we do a lot of chair photos. So I need somebody to help train me in having her sit down on the ground, but she likes to sit in the chair. She's very comfortable. So I've learned that she takes her best pictures when she's just happy and comfortable. So I let her pick that place out.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Well, I'm sure so friends, if you need, and if anyone needs a dog trainer, which we do have, dog trainer, like, my friend Nikki French from UK, and we have also US friends. So I guess that virtually, things can be done.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. So connect with Della. I just here wanted to showcase a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. And so there is also something interesting. So I actually want to showcase something here. But Della is famous with the donuts. And you may not know, friends, but Vasi loves donuts.
That's right.
Yes. So we have a little joke with you behind the scenes about the donuts. And I just wanted, before we are done, I just wanted to say, here, thank you for what you sent me. It's here. So let me just, I think, let me just pin here, friends, so you can see. So I opened my mailbox recently, and I'm like, what happened here? And so, no, it's right here. Hold on. It's there, but I will show you this part. It's right there, but I fell in love with this and I want to thank you.
You're
this
welcome.
beautiful and incredible. And the card was adorable. It was with donuts, so I think it's in the other room. But I really want to thank you for everything. It just has been such a pleasure having you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So,
Thank you for showing us off in Della's Donuts. That's her other aspects. For those of you that don't know her, which she does carry a donut around often all day, and I do lots of stories and videos. That's kind of the whole other aspect of Della. So she's kind of funny that way. She'll take it for hours. So thank you, and thank you for sharing everything.
Oh, of course. Thank you for being here with us. It means a lot, and looking forward to recording our next podcast.
Yes,
Thank
I
you
am
very
too. I'm looking forward to hearing everybody else in the rest of the week. I'll have it on. I'm often listening to you, so I will be continuing to do that with everyone else. So thank you, Hazi.
Oh, thank you very much. Sending you kisses and hugs, and give a hug to your beautiful and amazing, girl. And I will see you soon. Thank you again. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
So I want to hold on here. Come on, Basi. Okay. Okay, so give me, okay, I think I did it, hopefully. Okay, so I want to introduce our next guest of honor, Susan, who is going to unmute herself. And so I want to thank you, Susan, for being here with us. Susan is an incredible, beyond talented, incredible, one-of-a-kind accessory designer, and I was truly so honored. When you came, when you recorded the podcast with me, and like I saw so many beautiful things, and we can see how cute and adorable you look like. And so thank you very much. I just want to showcase, your beautiful things here. And look at this. And thank you for donating this piece. So, thank you very much. And let me just give me a second to stop this. Okay. So, thank you very much. Again, I'm very excited. And so can you tell a little more about you to people who may not, know you?
Sure. I'm the lead designer for Maison de Wolf and MDW Design. What the company is we're an accessory company or a headpiece artistry company. So the Maison de Wolf portion, we create bows, tiaras, just as Joanna is pointing out, her headpiece, yes. And so that's the Free Fashionista, Free Gent version. The MDW Design is the portion where we do human pieces. So pieces from fascinators to just about anything. And I've been doing this since 2013. Yeah, so I'm very excited to be here. And I thank you, Vazi, for asking me to be here. And I'm delighted that all of these people are here and are going to be seeing some of the pieces that I've done throughout the years.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yes, I'm very excited for today because you're really very, very talented. And yeah, it's just, and I remember when we recorded the podcast and you kind of share with me and the listeners a little more about, behind the scenes on, what's your inspiration? Because again, for me, I'm always very passionate as an artist myself. It's just to know behind the scenes on, how things are happening and, how your creation comes. And so, give me a second here. And so, this is your brand, Maison de Louvre and MDW Designs. And I'm just really very excited. And I know that you're starting first with showcasing, this collection. So you can tell to people a little more about this.
So today I really wanted to tell a story. So what I did is we put together a lineup of pieces that would tell the story of spring. So what we're starting with is really the spring goddesses. The goddesses are going to come out and entreat the spring season to start, which we all want. All of us want that at this point. And then once the spring has started, the flowers start to bloom and the butterflies come out. And it's so beautiful that all the ethereal creatures and all the fairies then come out to see the beauty of spring. So I want to just take you on this journey with my pieces.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I know that we have some incredible furry parents who are here to showcase, your beautiful art.
Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate all the models coming out and sharing the pieces.
So are you ready to start?
I was trying to start music, but I can't start music.
Okay, do you know what? I do have some music here. Hold on. Let me just, okay. Well, is it okay if it's a different song here? It's not going to be your song, but.
I think because I'm not a co-host with you.
Oh, hold on. I will make you co-host. Oh,
okay.
Give me a second. Okay, hold on. It's let me just see here, gallery, and Susan is becoming a co-host with Basi. Thank you so much for co-hosting. Yeah, less pressure for Basi. Woohoo! Sorry, we need to have fun once in a while. And by the way, if anyone has any questions or anything else, at some point, you can always write in the chat. People on Facebook are very happy. We have people watching. So again, please make sure you share on your personal profile to Facebook, so a lot of our friends can watch live as well. But yeah, it's I was very, yes. Let's see now if it's going to start.
Bear with me a moment.
Don't worry. It happens to me all the time. It's technology. On top of it, everyone is live streaming. So, okay. Yes, you're sharing the sound. Yes, perfect.
But one moment.
Yeah, don't worry. We have time. That's why I tell every one of our amazing designers, I said, I cannot project it. It's real life, but it's all about having fun. That's what it is. It's like how long it takes to create a beautiful art piece. It does take time. At least for my pictures takes. If not, I can figure out the song. In the meantime, Susan, people who are here, would you like to say anything?
I think I've got it.
Yay! Woo-hoo. Happy dance! Woo-hoo. Perfect. Okay, great. You're sharing your screen. Wonderful. I'm telling you, Susan is so prepared. I need to learn from you how to be prepared.
Okay. We're good.
And now you can maybe stop sharing your screen.
Where am I?
Yes. Oh, well, I guess, how can I do that? Hold on. Option. Let's see here. Okay, I think I did it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Now we are. Okay, great. So can we just run test the music? And then my ladies know who they are.
Okay. we're good. We're good for the
Okay.
ladies.
We can start then
Mhm.
with the music and to look at the beautiful creations.
Ah,
It's okay. Oh, happen to me all the time. It happens to me. Do you want me to turn on something else as a music?
you know what? It's in video settings. Okay. So Vazi, I would say let's leave it out and just let the
Okay.
ladies go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So the ladies, they know what to do.
Yeah.
Just tell their name, and that's how we are going to see the beautiful pieces. Okay. So who is first?
So Summer, we're ready for you. So no music. We're just going as
I
we
forgot
are.
to unmute myself. I was ready and talking.
It's okay. It's the
This is
Bulgarian
amazing
style.
grade.
Oh my God, I love it.
And it's actually a lot, it's very lightweight. So she has worn this a whole day before. Yeah. Yeah. We wore it. One of the times she wore it was for the Easter parade, the Fifth Avenue Easter parade. And she came into all the newspapers and on TV. So that was fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So we are ready for the next person. Yeah. And Joanna is saying, you know, that wow, so stunning. And everyone in Instagram, they really love it.
This is Little Pam. Hello?
Yes, we hear and we can
Okay,
see.
this is
Yeah.
Little Pants. This is her crystal, one of her tiaras. I do have to say, for her shaped head, and since I cannot use the bows, her Susan's fit her perfectly. Her pieces are just amazing, and she's the only person I go to for this, you know, and you can see the work. I always call her an artist because I can never do this. So she's my couturier, my tiara couturier.
Beautiful. Oh. Okay, and who is next?
And this is Gertie. Can you see us? This is
Mhm.
Gertie. And this is one of our favorite pieces. This crown was used in a photo shoot in Central Park that we did with Susan and was used for a calendar piece. And to me, it always reminds me of, it just reminds me of New York. So it's one of my favorite pieces of Susan's on Gertie. It's a very sentimental piece for me because New York's very special. The girls are very special in New York to me. And this is one of my favorite pieces of Susan's.
It was a
Beautiful.
great day with you, Melanie. It was a very enjoyable day.
Thank you. It's just a beautiful piece, beautiful crystal piece.
Thank you, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Hey everyone, it's Breezy Sky and Starlit Rune. And so we wanted to do it kind of as runway and show you this gorgeous creation that actually was her sister Sadie's, but it's a beautiful AB stone leaf design that can be worn clearly on any dog. Because Sadie had a much bigger head for them. And then we have Starlet's that is falling down a little bit because she likes to move around, but also was a Sadie piece. And it was actually done as an Indian theme for an event. And then we have My Crystal Goddess Tiara that was done for Night of 1,000 Gowns, which is another charity organization that I'm involved with, which is the Imperial Court of New York. And if you noticed Gracie's beautiful chandelier, funny enough, we both independently had these being designed behind the scenes, having no idea that both of us had kind of similar ideas and styles. But that is definitely something that Summer and I always have tended to do because we have great minds that think alike. So I was blessed that when she saw mine, we both kind of went, okay, you can borrow this and wear it with Gracie's, and vice versa, because they are fabulous together and truly one of my favorite pieces.
Fantastic. And everyone is just like, everyone loves it. Wow. Yes.
It's amazing.
It
And
is,
it's
yes.
really light, so it wears really easily.
Beautiful. Wow. So
Thank you.
beautiful. Okay, who is next, friends?
And this is Jameson Page.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly. Yes, we hear and we see your beautiful
This is-
baby.
This is Jameson Page as Cupid. He has a little bow and arrow, all made by Susan McGuire. So she does not just headpieces, but accessories to go with them. So everything is very blinged out. Right, buddy? We just love her pieces. So she makes them for boys and girls. So you could actually find a beautiful piece for your boy and not so feminine.
Thank you, Terry.
Beautiful.
And this is April Moon. And she has a beautiful halo piece that connects to her necklace that is actually detachable. So if I only want her to wear the tiara piece, I can. And this is also super lightweight, and I can kind of move it around. If I want it to be a little bit more heart shaped, I can do that. And
Gorgeous.
it's super sparkly. Hello. Hello.
Oh my God, I love it.
And like you see, even the back is really well thought out. So every angle actually plays into each design.
Thank you, Summer.
And this is Serafina Luna. She has a beautiful showgirl style tiara with beautiful multicolored feathers.
Where are you, Luna? Come here.
We don't see you. Can you just say again?
Little pants? Hi. Over here. Are we on mute? Susan.
Not on mute.
Okay, this is Little Pants. Are you there?
Yeah, we see you. Yeah,
Okay,
we see you. Yes,
so
of
this
course.
is like her under the sea goddess. The mermaid piece, and I'm hoping I might get this one. She just looks so beautiful in it. I don't know. I always think of like when I see this piece of that shell, that beautiful, those 1930s, 20s, a woman in the shell, type of glamour.
Very precious. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you know what?
And here's Gertie again, and this is I don't know if you can see the headpiece. This is a new piece for Gertie, and it is so gorgeous, even on the side. And the front has a beautiful purple stone in the middle. And then on this side is gorgeous. And then I got a beautiful mommy matching ring with the beautiful purple piece in the middle. Both designed by Susan. But to me, this is, of course, I always say that these are my favorite piece, but this is a new piece that Gertie hasn't had the chance yet to wear because we just have received this piece, but I can tell it's going to be one of my new favorites because of the coloring on her and the color and the stone and the way it fits on her head. The size of the tiara is stunning. It's just a beautiful, I wish you would look at the camera. It's just stunning. The color on the stone, I don't know if it picks up on the camera or not, but it is gorgeous. And when I opened the box, it really took my breath away. It's vintage looking, and purple is my favorite. It's my birthstone amethyst. And so This is a gorgeous, gorgeous new piece. I look forward to wearing at the next event. So very beautiful.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. And then we get a lot of messages, beautiful, really nice. It's so great. And thank you very much. Thank you. So who is
And here's
next?
April Moon again, and she's wearing a crystal
Where's
top
Coda?
hat.
Hey, Coda. Okay, everybody come. You come here.
Wearing a crystal. I'm confused.
It's okay. It's you. It's okay.
Okay.
You can go. No, sorry.
Crystal top hat, and the feather you can actually remove if you don't want to wear the feather. I can just take it off, and then she has a crystal top hat.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Thank you. So, and just give me a second. I just want to make that I mute everyone. Okay. Hi to Mindy. Hello there. Okay, just let me mute everyone here. Okay, wonderful. Okay. So
Hey,
Susan,
everybody. It's, oops,
yeah,
sorry.
no, sorry, Stacy, it's you. Yes,
That's
sorry.
okay. It is Stacy and Breezy. So Breezy is wearing an incredible mohawk feather with crystals around the base. It has crystals in the feathers. This also was one of Sadie's amazing pieces that has transitioned to her sisters, and it is just spectacular. And then we have my incredible piece that again was designed for Night of 1,000 Gowns. Susan and I put our heads together to figure out what would look great with my dress. And literally I couldn't have been more impressed, and as was everybody at the event, because it is insanely spectacular. I mean, between the flowers and the crystals coming down, it was the hit absolutely because of the spectacular design. And then I have Starlet in her star feather that is so befitting of my little star. She absolutely wore this and rocked it. Funny enough, for Halloween when we were Rainbow Star and I was the sun, which was the coming back. Oh, weird. Sorry, something popped up on my screen about recording. But
Same.
so definitely was
It's
a weird
okay. I
one.
will stop it.
Got it.
It's okay. Someone did it.
No
by
worries.
mistake. Thank
No
you.
worries.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. So these are three just absolutely incredible pieces. I love them all, and we're blessed to have them.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, so it's little pants again. Oh,
Yeah. Thank you for turning on
okay,
your
this is little
camera.
pants, and this is, I just fell in love with this piece. It just looks like the snow goddess, she just, and it fits her so perfectly. And I love all the pieces. This is like for me an everyday tiara. If I could wear one.
Beautiful. Thank you.
This is Jameson Page in his rock and roll outfit. If you notice, there's a beautiful guitar, a hat, bow tie, collar, and his walking stick.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. It's really
Give
fantastic.
me 1 second. Sorry, it's Stacy.
Yeah, it's okay. It takes time. We know that those beautiful things, they do take a little time.
They do. They do. They do. And especially when the little girls want to run.
Mhm.
All
And
you
you
ladies are
notice-
doing a wonderful job. You guys look
Notice Jameson's
beautiful.
hat with his beautiful feathers, which are hand dyed and painted. And the collar. You notice how beautiful it is, all the detail on it. And he has a shirt bib that's all blinged out.
So awesome.
Yes.
Whoops. Okay, Star just went down. Breezy and Star actually have beautiful matching flowers that we just had made for events that we have coming up with the Imperial Court. They're just stunning. I'm highly in love with them. Again, Star just ran off, so I won't be showing her for the moment. And then I have one of my absolute most favorite pieces. And the reason that it's a most favorite piece is not because of it being as over the top as my first two goddess pieces, but it was made for the Royal Ascot in London, and probably one of the most spectacular weekends I have ever had in my entire life. And it had to be able to be travelable. And so it does lay flat. The headband actually rolls back. And I was able to go and rock this and get compliments all day long amongst some of the most amazing fascinators I've ever seen. So two very special pieces here.
Thank you. So Susan.
And
Mhm.
here's April Moon again with a round, a little bit avant-garde, but also old Hollywood fascinator with yet another detachable feather. I love how she so often makes the feathers detachable. So we have a choice, and it's also, you're able to change the color of the feathers, or you can go without a feather, and just kind of it makes it a lot more usable. That's what she says. And once again, super lightweight, like you can easily take it off. It weighs nothing. And like Stacy said, they all travel really easily, really well. She makes things lightweight, and also usually you can shape them a tiny bit to make sure that they stay the way you want them to stay. But absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's Little Pants, her beautiful, I love blue. And these beautiful, they're almost like topaz stones, and they fit so perfectly on her. I don't know, I just fell in love with it. Anything, and especially like if it's not too big, she can just, and it'll stay. And it's just a beautiful like piece, and I can see her in a ruffled, beautiful baby blue gown for when they open up Bark and Wine here in San Francisco. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this stunning piece is unbelievable. This is an oriental garden of beautiful cherry blossoms, the epitome of spring to me. It comes with the parasol. You can see all of the beautiful, beautiful detail in the parasol that is duplicated in her fascinator, with the dangling, whoops, sorry, honey, with the dangling flowers, and the hand painting on the top, and the dangling crystals. It is just breathtaking, and just so spring. This would be perfect for a parade. It is gorgeous with all the dangles and all the hand painting and the attention to detail, the sparkles. It is stunning with the painting on top. If you can see all of the detail on the top of the fascinator, and the rhinestones and the crystals underneath. There's, from any side you look, it's just stunning. But it's the cherry blossoms in the spring. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And this is Serafina Luna with a beautiful butterfly tiara headpiece with removable hand-dyed feathers. And I do agree with Summer. I do love the fact that I can wear it with just the butterfly, or we can change out the different types of feathers, and it gives major different looks.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. This is amazing.
And here's April Moon again in a beautiful floral piece, very spring, very cherry blossoms, sakura, you know, all the beauty. Once again, super lightweight, just kind of molded to her head so she can be comfortable wearing it and still styling and stealing the show. Once again, I just love the attention to detail, how every feather is hand dyed, it's hand shaped, and there's not a single detail that goes untouched. It's fabulous. Even the back, everything is beautiful.
Thank you.
This
Thank you.
is Starlet again, and I couldn't agree more with what Summer has said. Susan truly is just one of the most incredible artists, designers, whatever we want to use in terms of terminology, but she is amazing. And this butterfly piece just shows you the level of detail. She literally custom cut and hand dyed all of these butterflies and input the crystals all around. This was done for an event in New York as my matching butterflies, all again, hand dyed and custom cut. Truly a one of a kind creation that I can't possibly even think about how she did this, but it was incredible. And it was one of the last events, big events that I got to do with Sadie. So these were our matching fascinators that we had done. So again, these are very special pieces to me that I feel blessed that my little girls can also wear. And Lord knows I have worn this butterfly headpiece numerous times because it's so light and easy and just so fun. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. Very exciting and awesome. I love it.
And this is Sarapina again in her fabulous showgirl headpiece. And I'm wearing a beautiful handmade headpiece also with butterflies and the flowers. Everything is all hand dyed. And this one, it's just incredible. You can take the feathers off and just have the beautiful flowered and Swarovski crystal headpiece. And then you notice the feathers, how beautiful, the color, and also added Swarovski crystals. And I agree with Stacy and Summer, just incredible. We just love her pieces.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Gorgeous.
And this is beautiful floral pieces that we have that are matching that, funny enough, weren't actually done to be matching. So clearly I like this flower because I repicked it out for myself. And this again was a Sadie piece that my girls can wear and have worn on occasion with their gowns because it's just so beautiful. I don't know if you can see the detail of the crystals in this flower, which are exquisite. And the greatest thing about this piece is this flower actually does pop off, and I have other flowers that I can put on. So yes, so it's even more user-friendly because I can wear multiple different things on top of it and have this great base to just put things on the top. Yeah, really awesome.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Melanie's going to jump in next.
Hi, this is Gertie and a gorgeous gold lotus piece with the champagne colored feathers. And I love when Susan does the jewels on the feathers. This is one of the pieces, and I'm going to demonstrate for those because I think it was mentioned how some of the pieces, and this has lovely pearls on the side, how the feathers can be taken off. So this piece has so versatile because it is kind of a neutral color. If I wanted her to wear it without the feathers, it's still just gorgeous like that. Or if she had another piece, a pink piece, and I could put pink feathers on it, or I could put blue feathers on it, and I could use this piece over and over with so many outfits. And that's what makes it so versatile. And I think it's just lovely alone without the feathers. but then when you add the feathers to it, it can coordinate with the outfit in any color. And Susan is so kind to, you know, if I can say, hey, can you make me some black feathers, or, and this is gorgeous with black feathers. I should have brought my black feathers to show you, but that's what makes all these headpieces that have the Velcro and that have where we can switch out the feathers. I do enjoy that. And I do enjoy being able to wear them plain sometimes because they're gorgeous alone, I think, even without the feathers on them.
Thank you. Stunning. Terry?
So this is Little Pet, Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. This is a Vegas showgirl in 1950s during the Frank Sinatra. You know, when it was just like all the glamour. I can just see her in this, you know, and then just a beautiful gown. I love this piece. And of course it's blue. So that's why I love it even more. And it stays on. And like the person ahead of me said, you can take it off. And now she looks like a Russian princess. Thank you.
And here is Jamison Page in a most amazing bow tie with more Swarovski crystal dangles. And even down to the little centers are all beautifully Swarovski crystals, and his matching hair bow, because she makes some incredible bows. I have boxes of them. And you know, they may go naked, but they always have a bow in their hair.
And here's April Moon in her red showpiece, right? She's a showgirl, and tonight she's feeling sassy in red with the feathers that are crystallized and detachable feather, of course, and rhinestones all the way around. So you can see even in the back, it looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And we have Starlet in a beautiful new spring floral piece that we just got on one of Susan's auctions that are so dangerous. I always get scared when she has an auction because we know we're going to buy. And this piece is just stunning. And then I am wearing a piece that she custom did for me for another ICNY event that formerly was called Cocktails Couture and Cabaret. It is now called the annual Drag Brunch that we're actually doing here again in March in Long Island. But I love when she does pieces that I get to wear with my fabulous gowns because they just look awesome. And then to complement all this beautiful gold and burgundy, Breezy is wearing another stunning piece that was from an auction in all golds, and there's foils in there as well. And it's got crystals, so we're just blinged out to the nines and get to look beautiful all the time. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, Stacy. Thank you so much. Susan, do we have more beautiful
We do.
things to see?
We do. Melanie's up next,
Okay.
but we can.
Okay, here we are. Gertie's getting tired. But this is a gorgeous piece. I hate to say older, but this is one of Gertie's first pieces. It's a beautiful, stunning pink piece. Terry and I always talk about how much pink our girls have. But this is, it's the glitter and the sparkle in this is just unbelievable. It is a gorgeous tiara. It's very regal. Gertie does have a lot of pink gowns, and so this piece is worn very frequently at events. This piece has been up and down the East Coast at events. We've done a lot of traveling with this piece. This piece travels very well. It fits her head very well. It stays in place. Like Summer was speaking earlier, Gertie can wear this piece for a very long time and it doesn't seem to bother her. It's very comfortable on her. It stays in place through many clothes, changing of clothes and outfits. Even though she's really tired tonight, we just got back from a trip, so she's been on the beach and she's worn out. But anyway, this is a gorgeous pink and gold tiara that gets a lot of wear at our events that we go to.
Oh, yes, Melanie. Yes, we definitely do have too much pink. But here is Jameson Page.
Good times.
Here's Jameson Page with another beautiful bow tie with butterflies. It's lavender and it has more Swarovski crystals and pearls and a coordinating beautiful bow on it. And even down around the collar, if you'll notice, she doesn't skimp on the back, even though you may or may not see it. It's all Swarovski crystals with beautiful flowers, and each of the flowers have a little center.
Okay, who is next?
Are you ready for us, Summer?
I am ready.
Wonderful.
Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So we have a beautiful light up piece. As you can see, it lights up, and when all the light is out, it really is spectacular. And she has a detachable mask that comes off, also super lightweight. I should have put that on my head. And once again, you can shape it if you want the halo to stay a little bit forward. You can do that. And she falls asleep wearing these pieces. You'll find her in her stroller wearing them all night. So that's another reason why we love them, aside from the fact that they are just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, this is Little Pants. This piece is, I can't say enough about it. All crystals. I don't know if you can see it. There's like this little crystal in the front. Then there's like a darker blue. Then we got the peacock. Then we go with the sparkle. And the feathers back here have all crystals. And look at these feathers. Seriously. I mean, I was just like, I saw the piece at an auction and I was just like, well, shoot, I'm in love with it. I want it for myself. So, but yeah, and some of the pieces I have them displayed all over my apartment. It's just a gorgeous, it's a beautiful piece of work. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And we have Breezy Sky with a gorgeous lotus flower that has ombre feathers in pink. And Terry and Melanie, we can never have enough pink. I don't know what you're talking about. Pink, 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 pink. Clearly we keep buying it, so that's why Susan keeps making it. As you can see, it is a gorgeous all crystal piece that is pink and green. It is just stunning. And then my piece is the floral fascinator that we had done for an event in Virginia Beach, and just super fun. I had a cute little pink dress, and it was absolutely light, easy, very simple to travel with, and super fun.
Where's your nose running?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, yes, Stacy. Yes, pink, 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 pink.
Pink,
Can't
pink,
get
pink,
enough.
pink, 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 pink.
And I keep buying more pink, and we have enough of pink.
I think I need that one that's on your head for a dress I have coming to wear soon.
Okay, not a problem. You can borrow it.
Thanks, babe. Here you go.
We all swap around, and like Melanie, yeah, I might need to borrow that piece that Gertie had on, that pink one, you know. So here is Sarafina wearing a beautiful red headpiece with Swarovski crystals again, and even down to the beautiful woolen fascinator underneath that's all covered in Swarovski crystals and these beautiful petaled leaves that are iridescent. They're so light. She was actually sleeping in it. I should have showed it before, but they're so light, they're so comfortable.
Thank you.
No, you have no reason to be complaining. You did what you did. And
Hi there.
that's it.
I'm so sorry,
You did
Nicole.
what you did, and that's it. All right. I won't be entertaining this bullshit.
So sorry, friends. I apologize. People were jumping, so sorry about this. So do we have anybody left, Susan?
Melanie.
Me and a fancy, I turned the light down, so hopefully you can see the light. Can you see the lights blinking and changing colors? This has little filament light all through it, and it's gorgeous. It goes from green to blue to red. This is stunning. The light goes throughout the whole piece, and the feathers, and then the curled stones throughout. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice, but it is gorgeous because the filament of light is all through, and it changes colors. It is a stunning piece. The top is very soft felt against her head. It's very comfortable on her. It looks like it might be heavy, but it's very, very lightweight. And I just love the different colors and how it flashes between the different colors. I hope you can see it. I tried to dim the light a little bit where you could see the colors, but it is stunning and very different because it does have all the different colors in it. And that way it goes with all different color outfits. And it's great for a night event. It's very stunning, very different. It's gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you very much. It's very
Okay,
beautiful.
here comes April Moon again. Oh, this little thing? You mean this little thing? Oh, how about this little thing? And as you see, even the back has so many details. And we actually used this in Broadway Barks, and we got in a Instagram challenge that we didn't sign up for with Hello Dolly, and they said who wore it better, and guess who won? Susan and April Moon won with this gorgeous piece, and you can see all the different kinds of feathers. Oh, she wants some love. Different kinds of feathers, make it a lot of sparkle, and also make it a little bit rock and roll. I just love that, the diversity of the pieces.
Thank
And
you.
the light up piece actually opened New York Pet Fashion Show in 2020 before everything shut down.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
so
was a
much.
good-
It's really beautiful. Thank you. Susan, do we have anybody else, or we are?
Terry?
Yes, Jameson is wearing a beautiful fairy tiara. Yes, even men will wear tiaras. This is actually really beautiful, that it has like wood looking with huge Swarovski crystals and greenery, and even in the back too. It's all that beautiful detail that really makes it one of a kind pieces.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. And anybody else?
Like,
Susan?
yes.
Okay.
So we have the girls in matching what is representative of angels' wings. And they go with, unintentionally, but intentionally, I have this paw print tiara with the heart in the center. And that was designed for Paws in the City in 2019, which was right after I had lost my Sadie about 6 months later. And it was designed in her honor for us to walk and wear an angel wing dress by Julie Lancaster that was just fabulous together. And she got to be there with me, even though she actually wasn't there in human form. And then the girls for New Year's, we had these angel wings custom designed to go with an angel wing gown that is by Gustavo. Sorry, Starlet's just came off, but they are, I just want to show it because it's almost like a little foil. When you talk about light, and then you have the crystal that's on there. They are truly amazing pieces. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Okay.
So,
Susan?
Little Pants' last piece. This, I love this piece, obviously, because it's blue. But it looks like, to me, I don't know, it's something like the movie Metropolis or something, Art Deco, back in that era. It's so perfect and it fits her beautifully. And the crystals are just gorgeous. And she doesn't even she can shake her head and it's still there. And just, I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, here's April Moon in a very ethereal, hand-shaped feathers with orchid flowers. This was also in one of their catalogs, which was we were very honored. We used it at a shoot in Central Park. Just absolutely lovely, super lightweight, and really will go with anything. We love this piece. It's stunning.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is Gertie in her beautiful Tiffany blue feather with the little blue fascinators covered with the Swarovski crystals. And to me, it's a very antique looking piece in the middle. And I love the way Susan curls the feathers, that they curl in different directions and just flow over the head of the dog. To me, they're just gorgeous. They're all unique. No two are the same, and that's what I like about them the most. But this is one of our first pieces also. And there again, the little stones on all of the feathers just brings out the bling, and the way she makes all of the feathers just hand dyed and just gorgeous.
Thank you. It's really beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, do we have anybody else left, Susan?
We have Stacy coming
Okay.
up next.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm gonna do one at a time.
Okay.
So we have Little Miss Star, which is in a really beautiful piece that the entire headpiece is all been crystallized. Whoops, sorry. We got a phone call. You think that people won't call during. It has crystals on all of the feathers. It is just a stunning piece and insanely light. We have my piece that was designed for a friend's 1920 50th birthday party. What I realized when I was pulling out all my pieces is, boy, do I have a fun life and have gotten to do some amazing things that I have gotten to have these pieces made for us to enjoy. It's just absolutely incredible when I think about that and I realize how much we've gotten to do. And then I have my Breezy in this stunning piece that she has pulled back, but it is, I'm gonna actually take it off to show you because it is so unique. It is crystallized pieces and pearls, and it is a floral, but it also is just very uniquely designed and very, very different. Star actually wore this weekend at another Imperial Court of New York event to be presented on the dais to Miss Frank. So it was a absolute hit for the night because it was so unique and so different. Just some really wonderful things we've gotten to do, but more importantly, it's amazing to have a friend like Susan who is such an artist and can put all these pieces together for us.
She is, yes. Thank you very much. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Anybody else, Susan?
Yep, Summer.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have, this is Tutu's debut. Yay, modeling debut. She is wearing a gorgeous Venetian glass tiara with detachable hand-dyed ombre feathers. Absolutely gorgeous. So they go back here. But I just think that the glass is just so stunning. So if I show you up close, and Susan, these are vintage, correct?
They are vintage.
Yeah, they're absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Gorgeous.
Summer.
And congratulations on your new baby. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Very
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. She did a great job.
Yeah, she did.
And the
First-
finale is Sarafina wearing her Fairy Queen headpiece and her beautiful wings on the back. And if you notice, the detail on the wings. So incredible. They're all iridescent. I don't know if you can really see. And
Gorgeous.
detail and the iridescent on the headpiece is just incredible. All the
Thank you so much,
crystals and the
ladies.
dangling.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. So Susan, do we have any other people, any beautiful?
That was the
like-
grand finale with our fairy to end it all.
I want to thank you to all of you for being here, for showcasing so much beauty. It just has been honestly so incredible reading in the chat on Facebook. And here it's just, Susan, you are beyond talented. And it's
Thank
really
you.
like amazing. Like a very amazing, to see your beautiful, your, beautiful work and everything, what you do. And, sincerely, thank you so much to all the ladies and their fur babies, for being here with us today. And I'm excited, to more people were able to see what you do. And hopefully, we will have you back, and you and I will showing now, we are starting our mini series very soon. So friends, stay tuned. Susan and I will kind of continue our journey together. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to showcase the pieces. And I'm looking forward to our series. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And so now I'm very excited to introduce another very dear friend of mine, Janice. Janice, she is a very, very, very talented person. I had the honor of meeting her in person, and I had also the honor of seeing a lot of your beautiful and incredible pieces when I was in G-Girl. And I just really think, and we recorded, multiple podcasts, and you came, and I just really admire you. You're just an incredible artist, and I wanted to share this. Okay, so thank you very much. And here I want to let me just see. So Janice, can you tell a little more about your beautiful art and how everything started? And I know that you have one of your amazing models today with us.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
Okay. Going back through all of those photos that you showcased, I'm just glad we don't have to explain each one of them because there's a lot of them there as well. And over the years, when I started trying to think about what can we show, so many people ask, what all do you do? Do you do day dresses? Do you do only runway? Do you do only pageant dresses? Over the years, I've done just about everything from, I'm sure you saw the little panties that were on there that go under so many of the dresses, and so many different styles of clothing for the dogs. And as I was looking at what I wanted to show, I realized that so much of it had been modeled by little Lovey. Connie is here with us, and
Yes,
we'll
I'm
get her
going
to,
to add her
we'll get
here.
her to speak in a few minutes. She and Lovey are here, but she's just such a wonderful little model, and all of the runway events and fundraising events that we've been to, Lovey has been to most every one of them, and she's worn, there she is, and she's worn some of my dresses at everything she goes to. She's a fabulous little model. We can put anything on her, and she just sits there and enjoys it. So I'm so happy to have her. We're going to start a series where we're doing a featured model every month. And tonight is Lovey's first position as that, because she has modeled so much. Connie, you might mention something about the modeling that Lovey's done, because you're very familiar with what I do.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of the beautiful ones that was the French inspired pieces. Lovey's a wonderful model.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When I see these pictures, it just, it takes me to each and every event. And, it's so much fun to be able to model these. And, I am a fashionista. I mean, I live, breathe, eat fashion. I love it. I do. So to never have had a little girl to dress, I have channeled that through my four-legged children, girls. And not only is this all about fun and, fashion and so forth, but each of the events that Lovey has modeled in have all been for the welfare of animals, for welfare of dogs and rescue, which Janice and I, that's how we met. Gosh, it's been years ago. 17 or 18 years ago, we started doing rescue together. And so it's funny how everything has just evolved. And Janet is such a talented person. And, she's done design work, interior design work, and that, doesn't stop there. Obviously, it's goes much further than that. And her talent it just blows me away. Dress after dress, time after time, event after event, because you always get more creative and everything gets more beautiful. And, like I said, you continue to just amaze us all. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to be a part of all this, and so thankful that it's all in the name of rescue. That's what I really love.
We've helped a lot of rescue babies in our time, and I was trying to think today how many years we go back. A lot of years, and a lot of dogs that have come out of a lot of really bad situations. And I should have pulled a couple of before and after pictures of those babies to post here, but I know that every outfit we do goes to helping another baby, and that's very important to me. I no longer do the personal rescue myself, because I simply can't. There's not enough hours in the day, but I try to help organizations that do, and I do that with my pet fashion. So a lot of the pieces that I do, people ask, how do you get your inspiration? There are a lot of things that I look at. A lot of them are just ideas that pop in my head. This one with the little butterfly, that was the New York Cotillion, and Lovey won Miss Cotillion that year. When this dress was being done, I was just, it saved me because I was just coming out of chemo. And I sat for days hand gluing all of these crystals on here. It just took forever, but it removed my mind from all of the other things that I was dealing with. So this is a very special piece, and I'm so glad to see it. It's very pretty.
It is. It's just really gorgeous. I mean, and you know, this is really, I mean, like everything what you create, because I remember when you and we recorded the first podcast, and I was like, wow, and wow. And, you know, you sent me this Mary of Scott, which I still keep talking about it because I love, you know, the TV show. And it's just, and then you send me a lot of pictures. I had such a hard time. So I know for sure that you'll be back, you know, we'll be doing a lot of shows and different things, but just, I mean, the inspiration, I mean, this is like really stunning what you create. It's amazing.
The one that has the feathers, the one that just showed right there, that was the parrot outfit. Can you go back to that?
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
You pull that up? This one.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times this almost went in the trash can. This was for International Night, and it was our version of representing the parrots that are in the tropical rainforest, because that's something that we want to raise awareness for of as well. And I found the sequined fabric and I thought, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. And then I started adding feathers, and on a mannequin it worked fine. And then when we tried to put it on Lovey and figure out how Connie was going to carry her on the runway, it became another issue. And fortunately, we figured it out, and she did a great job, and lots of great photos and lots of wonderful compliments on this dress. But it was quite an outfit to make work. I get these wild and crazy ideas, and I just think, oh my goodness, if I could just put this on a dog and make it work. And you have to think in terms of it fitting 4 legs and a body that sits horizontally, as opposed to 2 legs and the human inspirations that I get. So it gets a little crazy sometimes. So, but it was a fun outfit. Once I got it on Lovey and we figured out exactly how it was going to work on the runway, and once Connie figured out how she was going to perch Lovey on her arm, it was okay. It just about went in the trash can the night before.
Well, you did great, and I actually invited Wara from GG Girl to come, because a lot of the beautiful things, and yes, a lot of the beautiful things you create are showcased to Wara's events. And also, I just, wanted to hear from her point of view about every time when she sees your design on the runway. Thank you for being here, Wara. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for inviting Gabriella and I. I'm excited to be here and to support these designers that showcase at the G-Girl events, G-Girl Productions events. So Janice has been showcasing her designs for many years and has really excelled in the years of her workmanship being so pristine and so fabulous. We have some incredible designers, and I love to come up with these wonderful, crazy ideas because I feel like it challenges designers like Janice Craig, like Joanna Cologne, that will be on next, to create something that is out of the box. And what's really good about G-Girl Productions, as you know, we've had podcasts before, that it's all about, the rescue, but it also supports these local designers by giving income to them with making these designs to showcase on the G-Girl stage. So the family helps the family. The designers support the rescue and the events. The G-Girl Production supports the rescue and also the designers. So, it's a win-win situation. And Janice has been so supportive over the years to the brand and the mission of raising funds for rescue. And the couture, the Fur Baby couture, the one-of-a-kind garments that she makes are just stunning.
Yeah, we're very talented, for sure. Janice, what do you think? That was the special surprise we had for you.
I'm sorry, say again.
Yeah, that was a special surprise. It's just so
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to see your beautiful work and also to see from the other side, on walking on the aisle,
That is the entertainment of the night. When you come to a G-Girl Productions event, you're coming to see the entertainment, which is the runway, and are these fabulous fur babies like Lovey, like Gabriella, like Tucci Love, Joanna's dog, like everyone that comes, not only seeing the fur babies, but the spectacular workmanship of these designers. And my love of fashion, I worked many years in the garment industry, which led me into adding with the fur babies, the fashion. And my love for the originality and the creativity that designers like Bella Diva Couture bring to these events. It's just spectacular. Even if you don't want to compete, it's worth coming to see the fashions, to see what these designers come up with next.
Thank you.
And
you so much.
from my side, it's very rewarding to put the work that goes into these gowns, to see them on the runway and finally being able to be shown, because sometimes you wonder if the dogs will cooperate with you and allow you to even show them. And that's what I've enjoyed about Lovey, as well as many of the other models that have worked with me. They all were wonderful, and they work very closely with their dogs to be able, fur babies, to be able to help them know what they need to do on the judging table and on the runway. So it's quite a show to see the final product. And after I have worked for hours and hours and days and nights, and usually by the time I get to these events, I'm so exhausted, I don't even know where I am. But still, it's a lot of fun to see the finished product. And we have another event upcoming in a couple of months. And once again, I have a stack of fabric that I'm starting to cut into and coming up with new designs. And so there's no rest for the weary, but it's a lot of fun. And little Lovey has some great outfits coming, as do the other babies that are coming up. So we enjoy it.
Well, I'm anxious. I love the May event because it is the cotillion, and the Friday night is international. So it's any era, any country. Janice, actually, last cotillion, won for Mr. and Miss International with her designs and her fur babies. And then the cotillion night is evening gowns and tuxedos. And just to see the difference, because that's very vague, a tuxedo or an evening gown, to see the creativity that someone like Bella Diva Couture comes up with, like Remarkable Wax, like Jan Ben from CC Mimi, Pascaline from Roxy by the Bay, Shenanigans, off the cuff stuff for pets, all these designers that showcase at these events. I love to see what's in your mind. You feel like you're getting a piece when you look at Janice's work, you feel like you're getting a piece of her soul. And that's what I love about this. The creativity and the love that they put in this is so incredible. And it's just magical. And that's why I always say the magic that is G-Girl Productions, because it's not only what I produce, it's what these designers produce that they put out on that runway that is so phenomenal. And then in turn, all for the, all to raise funds for the rescue. And you know what? We're doing a heck of a job this year with raising funds for the rescue. We're at $44,000. We've got a goal of 60,000. And I could not do that without designers like Janice Craig and the other designers that also donate to the event to bring income in for the rescue. So that I love you designers for.
Thank you.
Wearable
Thank you very much.
art. It's wearable art, and it all serves a purpose. And I appreciate everybody who participates in this as well. Connie, I love Little Lovey, and I love that you have such an interest in this. Thank you for continuing to support my brand, Bella Diva Couture. And Laura makes it all possible for us as well. I mean, without her, where would we show this? Where would we show this kind of work? And so we appreciate you, Laura.
Thank you. I appreciate all you girls that support the G-Girl, G-Girl Productions. I appreciate the G-Girl family. Vasi, thank you for having this platform to bring this to people that maybe aren't aware of the brand and what we're doing to make a difference, and bringing the awareness to spectacular designers like Janice Craig and Bella Diva Couture. And Connie, thank you for the support, for the many years of support of, standing behind the brand and the mission of helping Canine Rescue. I appreciate you all very much. Gabby and I, you see, she's just sitting here.
She's beautiful.
She's quite impressed with the whole thing. Hi, Lovey.
Say hi. Well, I just want to say I'm happy to support the brand, and also to Janice that I'm always very proud to represent you and for Lovey to be in your creation. So thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
And I can tell you, it's like every time when I see Connie on the runway, and it's just like, I'm like, no, this is the most beautiful piece I ever have seen. And then I see another one, and then I see another one, and like, Janice and I, we talked about it, and like, I know you said you do only for babies, but I know that as
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, but fur babies don't complain. Fur babies don't complain.
True. It's absolutely true. Oh my God. Well, that's, that's
well,
amazing.
Connie and Lovey always look stunning on the runway.
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, Connie always dresses to impress. So and
I
all
told
the
you I
girls.
love fashion. What can I say? I love
Yep.
fashion.
Yep. And I love that. I love that about the ladies. And that's the fun about G-Girl too, is being able to get dressed up and show your fur baby off and show these fabulous designers. I talk to Janice at least once a week, and what are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? I'm sewing. Yeah, so.
Yeah, very, very talented. Thank you so much. And I hope that, and today, we will see a lot of things, but I just want to just mention to my amazing designer that I would love to each of you to do like our own show, and then I will talk individually to each of you. So we will have a lot of time to see a lot of beautiful of your outfits. But I just want to say that I admire you. And the moment when I knew, okay, we're doing Pop Fashion Week, I have to start, approaching my awesome friends, talented designers, and I hope they will say yes. So I cannot thank you enough for being here. I'm like, in a wonderful way, everyone is messaging me, sending me picture, Basi, show this. I love you, friends. We have a schedule today, even running a little late. But I want to thank to each of you for your participation. The most important, for your talent. That's what
Thank
it is,
you.
for your talent.
These are talented designers that showcase at these events, and they should be proud of themselves. Joanna, good to see you.
Thank you,
can't wait
Basi,
to
for
see-
what you
I
do.
can't wait to see all of you in May.
Yes.
And
Thank you,
Vasi,
Basi.
too.
Thank
Please
you.
call us again.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Thank
No, we will be
you.
doing very soon a lot of things together. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janice. You are amazing.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Joanna, tell us a little more about you. And yes, we need to, type to the chat, to jump on. A lot of people are here. And I apologize to each of you for being so late today. I'm really so sorry about this. But as long as we are having, thank you, fun, that's what matters.
Hello, Basi. How are
Hi,
you?
doing good.
Oh, I'm just enjoying hearing and watching all this. I've always said it from the very beginning, since I've come into this beautiful, fabulous world of fashionistas, that there's so much talent. Well, I don't really call it talent. I call it gifts.
Yeah.
Because the more you use it, the more it multiplies and it embellishes it every single time. And each time we leave one event, we're preparing for the next. And it just helps us to step up on our game as designers. But it's wonderful. It's beautiful to see what comes next. I take my hat off to many of the designers. I'm one of those designers who I love to collaborate, because there's so much talent out there, and I like someone sharing that love with me as I share my love with them. And it is all about sharing the love, because we're out there doing it for love, for the love of our fur babies and for the rescues. And not just that, it also gives us an opportunity to come together in a community where we are really one.
Yes.
We're a family, and
Yes,
we have
we
been,
are.
yes.
Yes.
Joanna's, just one of the most amazing designers. I love to see what she comes up with and what she does each event. She has been now with the brand several years now that she's been coming to the events, and she flies in and is always there and bubbly and does a side event with See Me to raise funds for the rescues. And her workmanship is fabulous. Actually, her design, the fur baby that won Miss Cotillion 2021, Paisley, was wearing remarkable wax. So you have two of the top designers of the brand here tonight. And I know in the next few days, you're going to try to get Shenanigans on. So you really are working with a lot of the fabulous, designers that do win a lot of times. These are pictures that she just did recently at the G-Girl Queen of Hearts.
Oh yeah, that was such a beautiful challenge for me, because I knew that there were going to be many, many queens and kings there. So you had to really think about what I wanted to present. So I presented the Queen of Cards with Paisley, and she was queen of everything, because she is kind of queen of everything.
And I loved what you did for Coda. Coda ended up winning Duchess or Duke.
Yes,
Duke.
Coda, I made
Duke
him
or Kentucky.
king
I
of
can't
clubs.
remember.
He's always up in the clubs and
Oh,
very
he
well
is.
known
He
in the
won-
clubs.
He won Homecoming King for the last event. He's a very big contender. He's fabulous on the runway.
He is. He and Daddy really know how to work the runway.
Yes.
And Mom and her little girl Luna always do such an amazing job. They're such beautiful. I'm
They're
very fortunate to
all-
say I have some beautiful models.
Yes, you
have beautiful
do.
models,
You do,
and
absolutely.
Also, your work is stunning. The fur babies are stunning. Look, I would never, ever, ever want to have to judge these events because Lord knows I could not figure out who would be picked. I know when they hand me
Now,
the
that's a
piece of
really
paper-
difficult job to do because
Yes.
there's so much talent, so much gift, there's so much art everywhere you're looking, and the details and the work and the craftsmanship that goes into these pieces that all the designers display. It's just beautiful. It's incredible. And here we have some of our models are joining in. We've got Luna, we've got Coda, and Puccini. Hi, Puccini.
Hey.
And we have more. I'm just trying to add them. Yes, who else do I need to add here?
I had to do
Bentley. There's Bentley.
Where's Bentley?
Okay, Bentley. Oh, so sorry, Wendy. Sorry, when I go from top to bottom, silly bastard. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be nice to see everyone. I didn't think I was gonna see everyone till May, so this is lovely.
I know, we just saw you a couple of weeks ago.
No. We're just coming off the Queen of Hearts and I'm jumping already into cotillion. I'm like, what was I thinking? And you designers must be going crazy. Having
I think
2.5 months.
as we are here gathering, I can see that Cruella is all dressed and ready to show off her design piece.
And the husband is on the door.
Yeah,
Nice.
this was a beautiful inspiration for me. It took a while for me to find the right fabric to do the applique work. I wanted to get something that was a little bit different. I didn't really want it to look like spots, but I still wanted to give that appearance of it being spots. So I used white patent leather to display all the beadwork on the spots that were, it's crystal beads, basically. And yes, it's lined in the red. And I wanted to give it a nice edge touch. So I trimmed it in a zipper piping.
That was one of my favorites of the night, to be honest. And I think I was the only person that didn't realize it was Cruella de Vil. I just loved it visually. And then I said, oh, that's so unique. And then I think it was Wendy said, Laura, that's, Cruella de Vil. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't see that.
It's funny because the minute we walked into the judge room, they knew exactly. They said, Cruella.
Yep, the minute they walked in, everybody said, oh my God, that's Cruella.
Yeah, so it really gave the showpiece that it needed to give to present itself as Cruella. And we have Coda now. Coda is, he's such a star, this guy. I just can't help it. He reminds me of Puccini. He's really good on the runway. I think he loves it. He is wearing the King of Clubs.
Turn him around.
I decided to do it with a little capelet, which does come off and to present his beautiful design. And the reason I chose him as King of Clubs is because he's pretty popular since his last win, and he's just been hitting the runway, and he's getting a lot of recognition because he's just so cool on the runway. And I felt
Him and his mommy and daddy are cool on the runway.
Especially the
And
daddy,
his sister.
especially daddy.
They got that
I
down.
don't know who's a bigger ham.
Yeah, that's the question. If it's Ed or Coda, that's the bigger ham of that.
I know, but like I said it, and I'll say it again, I'm very, very fortunate to have such beautiful models on the runway. And I love Ed. He really knows how to work that way.
I have to laugh after Homecoming when he came out and the girl said, forget the girl.
Yeah.
Forget the fur boy, we'll take the father. I
know, he killed
And I
it.
love the men
Really
on,
killed it.
you know,
Yeah.
I love the men on the runway. I'm so happy that this is becoming a very much couple thing. You guys come, you know, the DePintos, Janice Craig comes with her husband. I love that. It's something you can do as a couple and enjoy your fur babies together.
Yes. And I'm just been so excited because I have had the wonderful opportunity to start designing more for boys too. So I'm glad that they're here tonight to show me. So not only Coda, I mean, it was always Puccini, but you know what? Puccini's so good looking. Puccini can wear girls and guys.
Yes, he's had some drag queen occasion.
And Leslie is displaying one of our beautiful pieces that we did for the New York Pet Fashion Show.
Yeah, it was one of our last shows in New York.
It was one of our last shows before COVID hit.
You see, okay? This
Yeah.
was so pretty. All the little detail with the chains, and I love the snaps because of his long hair. Sometimes the Velcro gets so tangled up in that. But I love that Joanna always uses snaps for him and made these really cute little, whatever you call them, capelets or
Yeah,
something.
these are the cape wings. And
Yeah.
I like doing that with the boys a lot because you can get a lot of frill with the girls.
Little hats.
And that's all recycled leather.
Yes.
I love that Joanna always, you know, with her name, Remarkable Bags, that she recycles so much of the material. And Puccini always looks fabulous in everything she designs.
Thank you. Yes, he's a good little model for her. Okay.
Yes, I would like to move on to Bentley. I want to show off this little guy here. Bentley has been with Remarkable Wags twice for the homecoming.
Yes.
And both times he's taken home a title.
Yes, he has his trophies.
He's just such a cool dude, man.
He is. Well, you know, that's the shit.
I call
So
him
you know my heart.
K.A. Bentley. You know, Bentley is just very protective of his mom. That's his
Very.
lady.
Very.
I mean, it's so cool about everything else, but don't get too close to my lady. That's
That is very true. Bentley has an attitude for sure.
and he works his attitude so well on the runway. He's
And
sporting
it doesn't hurt that his mommy is beautiful too.
Yes. Yeah.
He's styling a beautiful design that I've been wanting to do. It's a two-piece. It's with a nice silk pattern fabric, which is looking. And I wanted to do the leather with a lot of chain, but I wanted to do it in a very classy way. So if we could take his coat jacket off, we can display. He's got a really cute shirt. It's a short sleeve shirt. It's a silk shirt. It's ribbed at the neck and at the bottom with a nice sweater trimming, which I got a good find on. But if you put the jacket closer, you might be able to see some of the details on that jacket. And his spinner necklace, which is all about money because he's so cool. And his theme was Gangster Paradise.
Yes.
Which
is very fitting for him.
Yes,
oh
I
no.
thought the whole was just perfect for him. So it's got a brocade top and a faux leather bottom. But I use a lot of zipper in my piping designs. I like using zippers because it has an extra edge and its toughness. it's just it's my spikes. So
It makes it fun and it makes you notice it right away.
yes,
But
yes,
you're
yes.
like, wow, that's not like where the zipper should be. And all of a sudden it's there and
Yeah.
it just
So,
is
and I've used
so
a lot of
cohesive.
chain and a lot of zipper in this one pattern design.
Yes. It's very fitting for him. Very fitting. He can wear this
You know what?
anytime.
He's ready for biker babes and dudes.
Oh,
with that
yes.
outfit, Too.
Yeah, it is
For
perfect.
sure.
Dude, yeah.
Yes.
He is
It'll
a
change.
dude. And my other boy, which has been with me since 2018, right? Roman. There's Roman.
Hi, Roman. We miss you.
We got to get Josh back up to Florida.
Yes, he was fabulous on the ground.
Yes, we miss you up in Florida, Josh and Roman. Roman is a celebrity. He's another VIP celebrity dog. He's just the cutest guy and the sweetest guy. And he's sporting one of my higher quality vests with the his matching shades that I made for him. He just could wear anything and he just looks good. Same thing with all the dogs. They could wear anything. They look great. Roman was part of the homecoming in 2019 with G-Girl as well.
The last one before we shut down for COVID.
Yes,
2
yes.
weeks later, we shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has not only sported those designs with G-Girl, but he also has done it on TV. He's had some nice little media exposure on television, and he has shared Remarkable Wags as his design.
Yeah.
I miss you guys. I really do. I miss him.
We miss you
You
guys
guys
too.
have
It's
to
been a-
try to come to one of the events in Florida. You'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to make the next one. We miss you guys.
Yes, we're working on that one. I believe the next one is in November. That would be, gives you enough
No,
time.
the next one's May. We have our May, the Cotillion
Yes, we have
International.
the May Cotillion.
Yeah, we have
and I know-
International
I know
Cotillion.
that was
That's-
a short notice, but you could always you could always plan for November.
Yes. November, we have Biker Babes and Dudes, and then in May again, we have the Cotillion. So we have a lot coming up and a lot of things I'm working on to do in between with the designers. So
Before I go off to my beautiful Wendy, I wanted to just show everybody Chuchi here. And I know that this is a design that I have posted, and a lot of people have loved it because I just have so much fun making masks.
fabulous,
Oh, wow. This is incredible.
fabulous,
This-
fabulous.
Wow. I love it. This is amazing.
It's very lightweight. Let
I
me
love
put
it.
it on.
That's
It's very
fantastic.
lightweight and there's no interference with the visuals, so she doesn't mind having it on. And I always try to use give her designs that enhance the beauty of her butterfly ears, her papillon ears.
Gorgeous. Oh my God, I love it.
Same
It's gorgeous.
costume that she was mating with Puccini in his beautiful outfit that Leslie was displaying for us.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's spectacular.
He was the rose gold galactic warrior and he was the copper galactic warrior.
Wow.
And each had a purpose in their divine magic abilities to spread love.
Yeah, beautiful. I love this. Oh
There
my
you
God.
go, there you go. I
I love it.
Perfect for Leslie.
That was my own warrior.
It's beautiful.
And I guess I can introduce Paisley to you, my beautiful, beautiful mommy, Wendy.
Hey.
Yes, this Cotillion 2021
She's enjoying her little sunglasses that she wore, and she won these as Miss Cotillion in the lovely design by Joanna. And I'm going to put Paisley down so I can show you this gorgeous, gorgeous gown. So the back of the gown is all beaded. We've got all these beads, and the gown is designed for a small dog. Paisley is 2.9 pounds. The gown was designed very light and airy so that she would not be overpowered by the gown. And you can see the beading and the beautiful Swarovski crystals, the little tiny fringed edge. And I know people at the event really appreciated the fact how airy it is because she is such a tiny little dog. It made her.
When you saw that, you knew that Joanna took in account the size of that fur baby. Absolutely. When you looked at that and it was spectacular and said, oh my goodness, this was done because this is a very delicate little fur baby.
Yeah,
I think the judges appreciated that.
There's no fabric to it. It's all tulle. It's just
Yeah.
tulle, no fabric.
Yeah,
And
it's just,
it's the details on it was spectacular.
yeah, the back of it is just absolutely beautiful. You can see the detail, all the little tiny baby flowers, the little tiny crystals. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And Paisley was the lucky one to receive this design from Joanna. And in that, there is her trophy. And you can see that is one big trophy.
Gorgeous.
Tall.
So beautiful. Yeah.
It's taller
Amazing.
than us. It's crazy.
That trophy's taller than
It's
me.
a little obnoxious, I have to say that, but that is, now I'm getting it out, the magic, that is the girl.
I love it. I love it. Wow. Thank you so much. You know, that's honestly has been just incredible, really so special, so beautiful, and just so much joy. Thank you, Joanna. You know, thank you to the wonderful models. Did we show everyone's clothes and everything? We are not missing anyone.
Did we make sure that we did some close-ups on our pieces, which is great. I know Leslie did that. She put it right up to the camera. Thank you so much for that.
Bro, get up. Get up, bro. Get up.
Oh my goodness, he's wearing the other outfit. Oh, look at him.
I know, fancy.
Well, Roman changed, put on his other outfit. Look at that. Yeah, that's a really nice punk rock outfit. I had fun with that piece.
Beautiful.
That was
You know, Joanna's work will be shown in Miami on April the 10th. I know Danya and Ed and Wendy were doing Doggy Fest and we're doing 2 fashion shows. And it really is asking everyone that supports the brand to come. And it's a fun fashion show where they get to show off their designers. So on April the 10th, Remarkable Labs, Bella Diva Couture, a lot of the designers you have coming up will be showcasing on Lincoln Road in Miami, not only, and also at the Cotillion in, May the 14th, 15th, and 16th.
It's amazing, and we definitely, friends, will be doing more lives. Again, Joanna, she will be back with her beautiful design because there is much more to, to be shown. And I want to thank to each of you truly for being with us in this pop show. I'm sorry today we are a little behind schedule, but I cannot thank you for being here, for showing so much cuteness. I just love it. All of these troubles.
Thank you, Boss.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Boss.
Truly.
We couldn't do without you. Bye, girls and boys.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Joanna, if that is Craig Belgium, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for May. I'm so excited.
So are we.
Thank you again so much to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Bossy.
Dania, I like that lion you got in your hand.
The what? Oh, it's a she. That's Lila.
Lila.
Is
Yeah, she was
That's
a
the
puppy when I
puppy.
saw her.
She's not. we don't have enough time to do a dress for her, but she will in November.
Okay, I can't wait.
It's a work in progress.
Thank you for introducing. Thank you again, friends. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for making this event so special. Again, I want to apologize to everyone for running behind the schedule. As you know, this is my first time, so learning, but I know that with each of you, again, as my favorite, like, you know, my friends, designers, I will talk to you individually to do an individual show only with your stuff, because we have slideshow, more pictures. So we will schedule this appropriately. So I want to thank you very much and apologize for the delay from the bottom of my heart. I know babies are very tired, but thank you very much. So
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Vasi.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
Thank
for
you
your
all.
ongoing support and everything you're doing for Pet Fashion. It's fabulous.
It's all my pleasure. It's all my pleasure. Thank you. And now I want to invite our other designer, and I want to again apologize. I have been getting, thank you. I have been getting a lot of messages. Vasi, you a lot behind schedule. And again, I'm really sorry, friends. It wasn't on purpose. And, you know, we'll do individual shows with each of you, because I want to continue showcasing your beautiful. And so I want to invite our other very incredible and talented designer here. And I just have to see Vasi. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so we have one very special and very, very talented, wonderful lady. And I know that her daughter, and again, I really want to apologize. Please, friends, please don't be upset with me. I'm learning, so I apologize about my delay. And I just want to showcase, this is Gladys Soto from Diamond Couture, a very, very talented lady. And I want to show this white show. She also has amazing guests who are with us today.
Hi.
So
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. It's like you're like so talented, so like amazing. And again, I apologize for being so late, but I'm excited. You know,
You're killing me with your time management. I have to tell you right now.
We're all excited.
It's so great. So let's see here. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm going to put.
What's going on? It's not.
Yeah. Gladys, can you tell us a little more about your art and about everything else?
Excuse me?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you? Yes. Yeah, we hear you. Yes, we ping you. So, you know, I know also that you have models today. So you can tell me who would you like me to bring to the screen. Currently, people are seeing me and you. We have amazing friends here with their beautiful babies. So who are your models today? And can you tell us more about your beautiful art we saw?
Okay, I just started, I was working before, like for the people, making gowns and wedding dresses. And I used to work for a dance company. But then after 7 years, my daughter got a Chihuahua named Gia. And then I said, well, let me try to start working with pups, make clothing for pups, which I said it's something different than making clothes for men and ladies. And it's been already 7 years. I've been doing clothing for a lot of friends, clients, and I feel very excited. And every time I put something, it's like the more you work, the more you learn.
Wow. And yeah, I mean, and all these pieces, I just want to know, how do you come up with these ideas? They're amazing.
It doesn't take me long because, you know, once I like to get up early and start something, and then I like to finish it. But once it's finished, then I say, wow, did I do this?
So at what time do you wake up? Or you could,
Oh, I wake up around 7:30.
wow. But you know, again, you like work a lot to create all of this amazing design, because even when I go, thank you for the love, when you go, you know, to your Instagram and I can scroll down and look, beauty, 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 beauty. Like, it's really super creative, you know, really, really very creative stuff. And so I know that you also, you know, you have a couple of people who came today to showcase some of your beautiful stuff. And again, I really want to apologize for being so late today, but now it's our time. So can you just tell me who are those, you know, because we have a lot of wonderful friends here, so I can bring them on the screen.
Okay, I have Eileen with CZ Pool.
Yes,
And
our very special friend.
I have Michelle with Tallulah.
Okay.
I have Jennifer Moya. I have Susan with Tasha.
Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so, okay. We have Michelle here as well. Yes, thank you. Okay, who I'm missing? Am I missing someone?
We have Fern.
Fern, okay. Okay.
Josh and Roman.
Josh.
Okay, Josh.
And we also have Nancy.
Okay. Okay, so we have, okay, so give me a second. We have, okay, we have Josh and we have, okay, so give me a second. I miss, okay, we have Fern, right? Okay. And then someone, if I'm hearing some background noise.
Puccini, you need to add Puccini.
Jennifer.
So sorry.
Okay. Yes, terrible background noise.
We'll do it. We'll say the phone. Am I missing someone? We'll do it. We'll say the phone.
Leslie.
Yeah, I think I hear my phone, my voice. So am I missing someone?
Leslie.
Puccini. Oh my God. Sorry, Leslie. Sorry.
I know she was there before. There she goes.
Okay. Am I missing anybody else? Or we are here, everyone?
There she goes.
Okay, and I hear someone, it's has me and like, yeah, so thank you. So maybe we can turn off that one. Okay, so now we are all of us here.
Amy, we have Amy also.
Oh, Amy. Okay, sorry, Amy. Rosie. Okay, so let me see. Amy, okay, here it's
I just
Amy.
want to stick Gia in the picture because she's getting cranky.
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to show this design.
Yeah, of course, thank you. Yeah, we, you know, we appreciate, yes.
Fashion show.
Yeah.
English cowboy. And I also have the same outfit. But
Wow.
I didn't want to wear all that stuff now.
Oh, of course, you know, poor babies have been waiting here. So I appreciate again, thank you so much. That's wonderful. So we have everyone of Puccini eating his dinner. Cutie. And I see someone has turned on one of the devices with replay. Can you just mute that one, please? Or turn down the volume, whatever device it is. Thank you. Okay. So we have everyone here. Do we have everyone here?
Yeah.
So we have everyone here.
I think Fern is not in.
Yeah. Okay.
She lost her picture. Come here. You could be in the picture with us.
Well, if you want to turn on the camera, it's on the bottom left. It's the camera there.
I lost the whole thing.
So you can turn it. And I want to thank again to each of you for being here. I'm sorry we are kind of really late today, but I appreciate you and your babies for your patience. And I cannot wait to know more. So, you know, sweetie, you can introduce your models and their amazing mommies. To know more. So
Let's have them to jump in.
Thank you.
Michelle and jump.
So you who wants to jump in first?
Yeah.
I'll jump in.
We can go first because we don't have to go. I'm working.
Okay. Of course.
I'm jumping, please. Let me jump.
Okay.
This is Buttercup, and he's wearing.
He's gonna have a breakdown. I have to take take what? Cece hates Zoom.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got to get back to work.
I have a breakdown. I have to take what? Cece hates Zoom.
Yeah. I've got to go.
All right, go ahead. No problem.
So this is Buttercup, and he's wearing a gold lame
No problem.
with mail, and he's wearing a tuxedo jacket. Want to show Hunter?
Something wrong here.
Okay, and then forget Buttercup, and then I have Peanut, who's wearing. Hang on. A pinstripe tuxedo with a bow tie. Wait, is it closed? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Sorry about that. Wardrobe malfunction. Not great for a fashion show. There we go. With the tuxedo and lovely tails. And Henry's sitting here with a bow. He has a watermelon bow tie.
Very cute. They're, very cute, adorable babies. Gladys did amazing job with creating those beautiful outfits.
Absolutely.
She did. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I know you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so who is next?
Eileen wants to be next.
Gladys, who would you like to go
Eileen
next?
wants to go next.
Eileen?
Eileen was there, I lost her.
Yeah, yes, we lost her, probably her internet. Yes, I will DM her right now. Yes.
So now Michelle.
What's this one? You hungry?
Hi.
Hungry?
We asked Gladys to make this outfit. We were having the red carpet event with the Pup Scouts and it was Italian night. So we all picked our outfits and we had Gladys make this little gangster suit for Tallulah. So it has the little tie on the front, little collar with her rose, and then it's a skirt, if you could see it, little pinstripe skirt with a jacket and a button down the front.
Very cute. Yay!
And you can open that up and it's a little vest in her tie.
Beautiful. I think the Gladys did a really great job and your baby owns it being dressed this way. Oh my God. Thank you, Michelle. It's really, really cute. Look at this. He loves being dressed.
Like a little gangster there.
He loves being dressed. I love it. Oh.
Now we have Susan.
Hi, this is Tasha, and we were thrilled that Gladys was able to make Tasha's wedding gown. She got married to the love of her life 2 years ago, married Cuba. And here's the wedding gown that, I don't know if you can pick up on the details, but it's just so beautiful. And it has a removable skirt so that she could dance at the reception. And a beautiful sparkle thing for the leash. And here's the front. And what I love are the sleeves. It has long sleeves so that when you take a picture of her from the front, you can see all the detail and the sleeves and everything. Let's see. Can you see, T?
With the light, not in a flight.
Very cute. Look at how cute is this. Wow, yeah, this is fantastic.
The train is beautiful, very long. But we love it. We have so many designs from we wanted you to see this one that she wore for the Oscar event. Has feathers.
Wow.
It also has
I want this for me. I want this for
I'll make one for you.
This was one for Bitch Stole My Look. Rihanna, I believe, was the celebrity that we met.
Wow, look at this. And
Many
it's
other-
exactly springish, like
we're
really like
featuring gowns
rich.
today. Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you. Now we have Roman.
Roman, hold on. Okay, let's mute Mr. Yeah.
Hey, hi. Yeah, this is a piece we asked for her to make. Kind of like a costume piece, just a little extra, but I like the attention to detail, and the fit is definitely, I think, a challenge in itself. So for him to be able to move in it functionally, I think is a plus. On top of all the little details she put into it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at the details, the gold, like the trim is like really amazing. You know, it's really fantastic. Like your vision, like your talent of combining elements, and it's just really, really fantastic. Very, very special. Wow.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I appreciate all of you for being so, awesome to show us the beautiful design. Yes, I'm sorry.
Now Ern.
So who is next?
Ern.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm not at home, so I don't have Sabrina with me or any of the gowns, but Gladys has made a lot of beautiful, beautiful everyday dresses and gowns for Sabrina and for my other dogs as well.
Wow. The most important is that you're here with us and you're sharing, your support, and so like when did you start working with her? Like how long it has been?
Oh, I would say I don't know how many years, must be a good 5-6 years now.
Wow, that's a long time. So
yeah, and I've been in her shows, and my dogs who have passed have had her clothes. So I know her a while, and her daughter Gladys Soto makes bows and hats that I have and everything, and I just love them to pieces.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Wow. Thank you very much for being here, to share with us. Yeah, we really appreciate you so much. It means the world.
Hi. Well, as you see, he's a little bit ready for dinner, so
Of course,
I'm gonna
of
leave
course.
him there. But Gladys has made him the cutest little things. This was one of his little artist caps that matches his pinstripe suit that he has on right now, which you can't see. And this is actually one of his famous suits that everyone has gone bonkers over. And it has a matching hat, and it's just beautiful. It's all over his Instagram and Facebook page. This was a beautiful baby blue sequined outfit. And then just recently, he wore this adorable little hat on the New York fashion runway.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, he looks quite cute.
Wow.
He'll let me put that on him. You want to go eat? I may have to do a little bribery here, but yeah, well, there we go.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. It's really great. I know, I'm so impressed that he eats from a silver spoon, right? When we did his birthday.
Absolutely, that's right. You know what? I love Gladys's attention to detail. She's so detailed with her work, and her hats are just adorable. I know she gets a lot of credit for her amazing garments, but her hats are just as detailed as her garments. So pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really, really beautiful.
Agreed.
I love you,
And okay, we also have Elaine, it's here. Thank you so much. Miss Zizi.
Me?
Yes, yeah, we're here.
Okay, I'm here. I just got disconnected for a minute. Okay, so Zizi's got this fabulous pink dress on with lots of glitz, feathers, lots of Stones. This was a dress that she had, it wasn't originally Zizi wore it, but it was from one of her runway shows that she did. And I saw I think Summer's dog was wearing it. And I said, I have to have that dress. And sure enough, we have the dress. But what I wanted to show you is this fabulous, this dress, I don't know if you could really appreciate it, but Zizi just wore this she's worn it really twice in New York Fashion Week on the runway with the children's clothing company.
Yes.
The owner of the company sent us the fabric, and then Gladys tried to, prepare a gown that was similar to what the young girls, the teens and the younger girls were wearing. And it's really lovely. It's beautiful. And she kind of reinvented it because it was extremely long, and she changed it up. And she made her a fascinator. A fascinator, which I think I'm going to wear. When she wears the dress, I think I'll wear the fascinator next. I think it's a cool look for me. And I just want to tell you that we've shown a lot of gowns so far, but she also does really cool short dresses. This year, hold on, technical difficulty. This year for the holidays, I got this really cute little dress, which I think Zizi's gonna wear for St. Patrick's Day. That's coming up because we missed wearing it for Christmas. So, and she made a bow with it. So she's very talented, and she does all different. What's nice about Gladys is that she does, she does what you want, and she listens to you. And we will appreciate that. So which is really cool. She's willing to adjust it, et cetera, et cetera. And I that's why I love her. And she lives close by, so I could just walk over with this dress and she could fix it if need be. But anyway, she's really terrific, and I love both the Gladyses.
Yes, both of them are amazing. I know, and we'll be doing actually a podcast. We have scheduled it, so very soon we're doing podcast. So I'm kind of I can't wait. So all of us, we can learn a little more things behind the scenes. And honestly, like seeing all of you there living in awesome New York, I'm like, I love Florida, but now my heart is in New York. And it's funny story, 2011, before I met my husband, I came to New York and I fell in love with it. And I came back to Florida and I said to my sister, sis, I think I want to move to New York. She said, Basi, no, you have to stay here with me in Florida. But if you ask me, I probably will be living like in the same city like you. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart again for your friendship, for the beauty, for just the inspiration. It really means the world to me, very, very much. I really does. And I know that we are expecting one more person to come here very soon. And I don't know, I don't see if she's here, but so she's coming soon. And so she's coming here very soon. And so thank you again. And by the way, I love all the stuff, what you do, what you create. And it's just amazing to see, all the people, how the babies look so cute and adorable. It's just really very special. And you as the designer, what would you like to tell people?
I like the people that I love what I do, and I like all my customers, all the pups. And I'm coming now with more designs. They'll be coming up soon. And maybe in a month, and then we're going to have a show in sometime in August.
Oh, great. So we'll definitely will be talking about your show and highlighting it. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic.
So I have the girls know and the pups to be ready. Thanks. Thank you.
Get ready for this one for sure. Get ready for this one. Yeah, it will be really amazing. And I know that we are waiting for one more person here. I think give me a second here. I think that we are waiting for Nancy.
Hi, it's me.
Oh, sorry, Nancy, I apologize.
No worries.
Yes, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I know that you're working, so thank you very much for your support and, being here today.
I'm grateful to have me. I'm grateful for what Gladys has done for not only our rescue, but for several other rescues, and as much as donating, you know, giving back to us through the fashion shows, and it's just been so much fun. And those funds have been put to great use for medical care and for all kinds of veterinary needs for our rescue animals. It's very, very, very kind and very generous.
So special.
Yeah, it's great. It's a win-win for everybody.
Yes, you have a big heart. Wow, that's amazing.
It's a
Both of
mafia.
you.
It's a mafia. Once you're in, you can't get out. It's true.
And can you please just tell us the name of your rescue? So
We are Long Road Home Rescue. We are
Okay.
a nonprofit 501c3 based on Long Island. We are not a shelter. We are foster based, so that all of our animals are in foster homes, which I think makes for an easier transition into a permanent home versus a dog that's coming straight from a shelter. But again, we rely on donations 100%, and, you know, projects such as Gia Diamond Couture, you know, sponsoring us and sending all the proceeds to a rescue group like us is it's worth $1 million.
wow, and it is, you know, and
And
I
we get to
hope
hang out with all those beautiful little dogs and see all her beautiful work, and it's just great. It was so much fun.
yes, and for sure, you know, please, you and I definitely will connect. You know, I would love one day for three of us to do a podcast so we can tell more people about some of the stories. And, you know, if you always need anything.
That would be lovely. That would
I'm
be lovely.
here. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. That would be lovely. Thank you for bringing awareness to all of these wonderful things that you guys, I mean, Gladys, you're just incredible, and what you do and how you give back is just wonderful.
So much.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much to you as well for being here with us. And then, like, you as an artist, is there like a message, something you want to tell your people, tell your clients, tell the, you know, the rescues you like to support?
Well, we have we're planning to do, I think, Yorkie 911.
They're great, great group.
Yes, I love
that. This one now, we're doing another rescue. We're trying to figure out for this show which rescue we're going to do.
So we'll stay tuned then.
To help out.
Yeah, and we appreciate, you know, big heart and a lot of talent. You know, this is very special. And honestly, it's such an honor. I also want to say thank you so much to Pup Scouts who introduced us. You know, again, without Pup Scouts, I wouldn't know you. I wouldn't be able to see. I mean, of course, a lot of your wonderful clients, they are my friends, which thank you, friends, again for today and for always. And it's just, you know, it just definitely show, you know, how passion, love, dedication, talent, you know, it can go so much.
I want to thank everyone.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And can you tell people where they can find you, your social media?
Well, Gladys, my daughter's the one that has, she's the one that deals with that. I'm the one that deals with the sewing.
Of course. Oh, believe me, I hear you. And I love communicating with her. She's a very special person. You know, her and I, we kind of love to chit in a wonderful way, you know, to talk to each other and just to, you know, like, she's my friend too. So I want to say hi there behind the scene, you know, the operator, and, you know, just
you could go on Gia Instagram.
Yes. Yes. This is here, like the name. So this, and then I will make sure that I will add every one of the designers, you know, add all the names and the social media links by tomorrow, and all the links. And again, this will be to our, this will be as a podcast too, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel. So more people will be able to press the button and go and see it. And again, I want to thank to each of you for being with me, for celebrating Pet Peaks Academy Pup Fashion Week. Last time, I apologize for the delay. I hope it was worth it. You know, as you know, my first time, so lesson learned, you know, for good timing. So thank you, amazing for parents. Thank you, to your, yeah,
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good
Thank you,
night. Thank you for
friends.
everything.
I will see you tomorrow. And, definitely we'll be seeing you very soon. Thank you very much to each of you,
See you, Mama.
and see you, friends. See you very soon. Thank you. Bye.